What if you could start your day with a list of people who are not just potential clients, but people who are ready to buy, like right now? I'm talking about people literally online saying, I need exactly what you sell, please contact me. Well, in this explainer, I'm going to walk you through the entire system I use to find these clients and how I use AI to do pretty much all the heavy lifting for me. It's a gold mine.
So here's the game plan. First, we're going to talk about something I call the hidden 3%. Then, I'll show you how AI finds your leads for you. After that, we'll build a personalized hook they just can't ignore, use a clever little Google Docs system to make sure it gets delivered, and finally, I'll show you how to package this whole thing up into a high-ticket service you can sell.
All right, let's kick things off with the big problem. The real reason most outreach just feels like shouting into the void is that, honestly, we're talking to the wrong people at the absolute wrong time. But what if you could just skip all that? What if you could completely ignore the 97% of the market that isn't interested and just talk directly to the people who are actively right this second looking for a solution to their problem? Well, here is the magic number you need to know: 3%. See, out of every 100 potential clients out there, only about 3 of them are actively in buying mode right now. They're the ones on LinkedIn, Reddit, or Twitter, literally posting things like, hey, I need help with this exact thing. This entire system, it's all built to find and connect with only that 3%. So the big question is, how in the world do we find them? Well, this is where it gets really fun. We're going to send out a powerful AI researcher to do all the digging for us. And the process is actually ridiculously simple. First, I just give an AI tool, something like ChatGPT, a really specific prompt. I tell it exactly what I sell and ask it to find people who are publicly saying they need that service. Then the AI just goes to work, scanning all over social media and forums. And get this, in about 15, maybe 20 minutes, it hands me back a clean spreadsheet full of businesses that have literally raised their hands and asked for help. And I want to be clear, this isn't some vague search for keywords. No, no. The AI is looking for these high-intent phrases. Stuff like you see on the screen, people being super explicit about their needs. It finds that help-needed signal, grabs their info, and boom, puts them right on my list. Okay, so we found our perfect lead. Now, how do we make them an offer they just can't refuse? Well, we don't just email them. We show up with a custom-built solution already in our hands. I call this a personalized lead magnet, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of just telling them I can solve their problem, I actually show them. I take their exact request from that post we found, and I use AI to build them a real, tangible sample of the work, a website, an app, whatever it is, made just for them. Just look at the difference here. The generic email on the left, it's boring, it's all about me, and it's probably going to get deleted. But my approach on the right, it leads with just like massive value. I've already done work for them for free. It proves I can do the job and gets my foot in the door in the most powerful way I can think of. And here's how it actually works. I copy their project description from our spreadsheet. Then I just paste that into an AI building tool like Lovable with another simple prompt. And then the AI literally generates a fully functional website or app based on what they asked for. It's a personalized demo built in just minutes. It's wild. So we've got the lead, we've got the amazing personalized asset. The last piece of the puzzle is delivery. How do we make sure our message, with all these valuable links, actually makes it to their inbox and doesn't just die in their spam folder? And this is a huge problem, right? Email providers, they hate cold emails with a bunch of links. If I send a regular email with a link to a sample website and a dashboard, it's almost guaranteed to get flagged as spam. All that work? Just for nothing? But I've got this amazing little workaround. Instead of sending the message from my own email server, which spam filters are already suspicious of, I send it from Google's servers. And because the notification comes directly from Google Docs, a totally trusted source, it always gets delivered. The process is almost laughably easy. I just type doc.new into my web browser. A new Google Doc opens up. I paste in my personalized message and the links to the website and dashboard I built for them. Then, and this is the key, instead of sending an email, I hit the share button, type in their email address, and hit send. That's it. The notification comes from Google and it lands right in their primary inbox. Every single time. And this is the kind of message that goes inside the doc. It's direct, it's personal, and it immediately screams value. I'm not asking for anything here, I'm giving. The call to action is basically, hey, do you want me to build out the full version? If not, no big deal. Feel free to keep this one. It's just a complete no-brainer for them to respond. So that's the whole system, from finding the perfect lead to delivering an irresistible offer. But now for the really cool part. What if you took this exact process and turned it into your own high-ticket service for other businesses? Here's exactly how you'd package this. First, you want to focus on high-ticket B2B companies. Then you can charge them on a pay-per-lead basis. We're talking anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for every single qualified lead this system brings them. And the secret sauce? Offer a zero-risk money-back guarantee. When you take all the risk off their shoulders, your closing rate just goes through the roof. When you put it all together, the AI research, the AI-powered asset creation, and this clever delivery system, you're not just finding leads anymore. You're creating these irresistible opportunities out of thin air. So think about it. What if your next big client, your next $5,000 client, isn't weeks of cold calling away, but is actually just one perfect AI prompt away?